watching Daytime Tea Times with Candice. It's time to pour this tea, stir this tea, and sip this tea. Let's get right into it. Alright you guys, we're about to talk about Miss Wendy Williams. Y'all, it's looking like Wendy Williams is pissed off about all of us talking about her and her husband Kevin Hunter and his alleged mistress being allegedly pregnant. Wendy Williams is very upset about all of us talking about her man, but recently she showed that she's very upset with BSCOTT.com because y'all, Wendy Williams sent them a cease and desist, claiming that everything they're reporting is not true. Now let me catch some of you guys up if you don't already know. BSCOTT.com exclusively reported that Wendy Williams' friends are concerned that she might be self-medicating and that her husband's alleged mistress is rumored to be pregnant. Now, BSCOTT.com reported this shortly after Wendy Williams was seen acting a little bit strange on her show, stumbling over her words.
Our first guests are an iconic hip-hop trio.
Interviewing people and giving blank stares.
The way the game is, touring and merchandise is where most artists make their money today.
Yeah.
Well,
and on top of that strange behavior, we see that Wendy Williams no longer walks out to her chair. Now she's being revealed by this huge box opening and she has a sling and her shoulders hurt. So yeah, after all of that awkwardness and strange activity on the Wendy Williams show, BSCOTT.com came through with the exclusive tea and Wendy Williams was not here for it. Wendy Williams' lawyer sent BSCOTT.com a cease and desist demanding a retraction. They want the story completely removed because Wendy Williams claims that it's 100% false that her man has a side chick that's pregnant and that she's allegedly self-medicating. Not only are these sources telling BSCOTT.com that Wendy Williams is self-medicating, but they're also saying that Wendy Williams allegedly is often arguing back and forth with Whoopi Goldberg, but Whoopi Goldberg is nowhere in sight.
How you booing? That made me laugh.
That's Halloween. How you booing?
How you booing? I love it.
So that's why people think that she's self-medicating, because she's seeing Whoopi Goldberg when Whoopi Goldberg is not in the room. I'm just saying.
That made me laugh.
That's Halloween. How you booing?
I love it.
So Wendy Williams is saying that none of that is true and she wants the story taken down. But B.SCOTT said, no, I said what I said and my source said what they said and the story stays. So BSCOTT.com put up this story today being petty, letting all of us know about the cease and desist. He even was super shady, letting us know that the cease and desist had typos, okay? Listen y'all, I am a longtime love muffin. I love me some B.SCOTT, okay? Hey love muffins, it's B.SCOTT.
We love muffins, it's B.SCOTT.
Listen, only real B.SCOTT fans know what I'm talking about. And quickly, I'm sure you guys are going to notice that I'm calling B.SCOTT he. From my knowledge, he welcomes the pronouns they, their, he, she, his, her. So I don't need the LGBTQ AI+ coming after me because I'm calling him he. As far as I know, B.SCOTT doesn't mind being called he. I'm just saying. Okay, so let's read B.SCOTT's shady post, okay? As you can see, the website title is Exclusive Wendy Williams Show Future Uncertain. Plus, her lawyer sends us a cease and desist demanding a retraction. Okay, so below it reads, her lawyer sent us a cease and desist letter the day after Christmas with typos. Demanding a retraction for our previous exclusive about her alleged self-medication and rumors of her husband Kevin having a mistress that's pregnant. Okay, so they said the letter states that both Mrs. Wendy Williams Hunter and Kevin Hunter categorically deny each and every allegation made by your sources. Then B.SCOTT goes forward to say, Wendy Williams has also denied in the past that her husband even has a mistress, even though the Daily Mail conducted a year-long investigation and came back with photos of Kevin and this woman. Wendy Williams also admitted to medicating and apologized to fans for the adverse effect it had during her interview last week. According to Radar Online, Wendy can barely stand at times and her friends say there's a major problem. So this is not just our sources. And here's where B. Scott is so petty and messy, and I was here for it. Okay, so he says, whatever's going on, we hope that Wendy's getting the medical attention she needs. We also find it super hypocritical that a woman who frequently uses our exclusive tea about others as hot topics for her show wants to send cease and desist letters when the tea is about her. How you doing, Wendy?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Listen, and that's why I love me some B. Scott, okay? But listen, B. Scott is not lying. Anybody who watches Wendy Williams knows that she often says, according to Love B. Scott.
Well, according to Love B.SCOTT, according to Love B.SCOTT, according to Love B.SCOTT, Love B.SCOTT.
The first one that came to my mind is when she reported on the Cassie and Diddy breakup, and she most definitely used B. Scott as a reference because y'all know B.SCOTT.com had the exclusive tea letting us know that Cassie and Diddy were broken up.
Well, according to Love B.SCOTT, Puffy is now dating Jocelyn Chu. I mean, it's everywhere, including People magazine, so you know it's true.
Okay, y'all heard that. Wendy Williams said it's everywhere, so we know it's true. So can we apply that same knowledge to your situation, Wendy? I'm just saying. Wendy Williams had no problem using B. Scott's exclusive tea about Diddy and Cassie breaking up.
According to Love B.SCOTT.
But when it's about her and her man, she said that's not exclusive and that they lying. Make it make sense, Wendy. How come B. Scott's tea about everybody else is true, but B. Scott's tea about you is not true?
According to Love B.SCOTT.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking it's true, okay? According to lovebscott.com.
According to Love B.SCOTT.
Okay, so all jokes aside, I want to talk about the fact that people are dragging Wendy Williams, saying that a lot of the things that are happening to her is her karma because what she does for a living is talk about other people. Basically saying she talks about other people's relationships in life, so now she got her own drama that needs to be talked about. I think that some of my opinion on this matter is a little bit biased considering I do the same thing. I talk about celebrities, I talk about people's lives, I give my opinion on their life. So I understand that that's what she does for a living because that's what I do for a living, just like other bloggers and other YouTubers. So clearly I don't have a problem with the fact that Wendy Williams talks about celebrities because I do it every day. But the difference between me and Wendy Williams and most people and Wendy Williams is that Wendy Williams just seems very mean-spirited when she delivers her tea. It's just certain things that she says and does that she does not have to say and do in order to deliver us the tea. But listen, on the flip side, that's what's made her so super famous. The fact that she says everything that's shocking, she gets our attention, and we're tuning in to see what she gonna say next. Being mean seems to work for Wendy Williams, but since she made a choice to build her brand off of being that mean, shocking person, she really has no room to be upset that we're all talking about her man and his mistress and the alleged baby that they have on the way. So listen, I don't know, I'm not trying to judge her, but maybe this is her karma for her mean-spirited ways in which she delivers her tea. It's extremely entertaining. I mean, I'm there laughing along with the rest of y'all most of the time, but although entertaining, a lot of the things she says and does is mean. Because if y'all have been following Wendy Williams for a long time, y'all know that she just says and does some mean things. She just does. There are a lot of scenarios to choose from, but the one that I'm gonna choose is from 2006 when Wendy Williams exposed that rapper Method Man's wife had cancer. Method Man was pissed off because some of their family and friends didn't even know that she had cancer, but Wendy Williams blasted it to the world after receiving medical records from Method Man's wife's doctor's office. Method Man was interviewed about it and he was very, very hurt. And then Wendy Williams and her husband Kevin Hunter were also interviewed about it, and they did not have a shred of remorse about it. Check this out, and then I'm coming back with some more.
You're going through something with your wife. Like, I think she was sick or something like that, right?
Yeah, she was sick.
Is she all right now?
I'd like to thank Wendy Williams for bringing that to the masses because she didn't have to go on the radio and say that shit. I like to keep stuff like that private, but yeah, she was sick.
But everything's all right now. All right.
Better than what it was.
Well, then that's what's up.
Definitely
That's what's
better
up.
than what it was.
That's what's up, man. I know a lot of us go through it, you know what I
I
mean?
be feeling like, yo, that ain't nobody fucking business right there, though. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about it and shit. That's her business. She didn't want anybody to know about it. You know what I'm saying? And I respected her wishes right there. So for the media to bring that and put that shit out there like that, I think that shit is mad tacky and disrespectful. She don't attack my family, man. My wife ain't had nothing to do with that, man. Had nothing to do with that. You did not have to do that. Her family members didn't even know she was sick. we still live in our same community where we used to live at. The people that lived around us didn't know she was sick till you said that shit. And everybody looking at her, staring at her. You know how uncomfortable that makes somebody feel, especially somebody that's going through chemo? Stupid ass bitch. Bad enough she didn't have her hair on her head. You think she wants people staring at her, pointing at her, talking about how sick she is? Nobody knew anything until Wendy Williams said that shit.
What is your problem with Method Man, the famous rapper? Wendy is currently fighting with rapper Method Man. He's angry at her for talking about his wife's cancer. Oh, so this was a big war.
Yeah, well, Howard, I have to tell you. Do you know how people will send you medical records and you feel violent? You feel like, because you're also a patient someplace. It's like, my God, why do doctors' offices send things like this? But there's listeners everywhere. And even though you don't want to read it, you read it.
Why do you
feel you can, out people like that? Well,
I think that's wrong.
It's interesting. Well, you know what, Howard? It might be wrong, but it's not like I am doing it attached to the same.
So there was a bit of a thing.
Howard
disclosed that he wasn't ready to tell people.
Robin, Howard,
Right.
This was 6 or 7 months ago.
Right.
But he's got a CD coming
Real
out
sensationalized publicity.
now.
We respect Method Man, and sorry to hear about your wife, man.
Right.
But we got a gift for you, man.
Don't argue about what happens.
Okay, so y'all saw that. Wendy Williams straight up told the world about Method Man's wife having cancer, even though her own family and friends didn't know. And you could also see that herself and her husband, Kevin Hunter, had no remorse. Specifically, Kevin Hunter. He's like, sorry to hear about your wife.
And sorry to hear about your wife. And
Right.
But we got a gift for you, man.
I know y'all are wondering why I showed you that clip. I showed you that clip to show you why people feel like all of this mess is Wendy Williams' karma. That video that I just showed you is one of many reasons why people believe that Wendy Williams is getting her karma. Doing horribly mean things to celebrities, and now she's in the limelight for her own drama. Her husband having a side chick that's pregnant. It's one thing to report celebrity news, and then it's another to intentionally tear somebody down. And that is what Wendy Williams have done, and that is why people are dragging her, saying that she's getting her karma. But alright y'all, I'm done with this. I want to know what y'all think. Do you guys think that Wendy Williams having all of this mess in the news about her husband having a side chick that's pregnant is her karma? Do you think it's her karma, or do you think it's just life? Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'm going to catch you in the next one, alright? Bye.